Stallion, but Megs Thee Stallion recently had it. This is a really interesting. I did honestly, I didn't watch like the entirety of the entire interview or
I've
whatever
seen enough.
situation. Just yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like I saw enough.
Yeah.
um, so out of many revelations that were made uh, during this interview, which to me was kind of surprising that she openly did this interview in the middle of all these like court proceedings and stuff that they got going on. I'm surprised she was even like able to pull that off. But um, in the middle of this interview, at some point, Gail, for some reason, blatantly asked her, if she had a sexual relationship with Tory
So
Lanez.
I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
give
I
the
seen
the
that.
explanation that led up to that because I seen more than
Yeah,
that
yeah,
led
yeah.
up.
Tell
I seen
us.
like the
Yeah.
whole thing. So pretty much, Gail was just asking her about the situation, trying to get her side of the story. And I watched this video like 3 times, specifically the beginning part when she was giving like the explanation and stuff as far as what was going on.
Right.
And she didn't really, Meg Thee Stallion didn't really give that much clear detail as to what happened. From what I recall, all she said was he was arguing with somebody else. It wasn't even that he was arguing with her. I guess he was arguing about where they were supposed to go. And then it got to the point where he's hanging out the window and took his gun out and started shooting. But from the
Hanging out the
sound of it,
window of a. I thought they was in a car.
that's what I was about to say. So like apparently he was hanging out the window inside the car. So I'm thinking, okay, so they were inside the car. But then it's like, how do you get shot in your foot and you're inside the car and he's shooting outside the car? And then the only video footage that we see, what I'm saying, when police arrived on the scene was she was standing outside the car barefoot. So still things don't add up. You know what I'm saying? Like when she was telling the story, it just didn't add up. And then basically she started getting emotional and, tearing up and stuff like that. And then that's when Gail then segued into asking her more questions about her and Tory. And she was saying her and Tory's relationship, they were just really, really good friends. Because I guess they both lost their moms at the same time, which is what kind of sparked or initiated their friendship or relationship. And I'm like, all right, cool, sounds good or whatever. But then that's when Gail then asked her like, well, did you guys have a sexual relationship? And everybody saw what happened at that point. So yeah, it sounds like
Let me ask you
sounds
this:
like
do you believe what she said? Do you believe her
the
response that she
only
gave?
the only part that I give her the benefit of the, well, not even a benefit of the doubt because it's not that big of a deal, but the only part about the whole story that I believe, or from what that came out of her mouth, was at least that felt genuine to me, was the part about why her and Tory got close to begin with. When she was telling that part about, because it was more than just them losing their mom, it was like some other stuff she had mentioned. I'm like,
Mm.
okay, that sounds like a legit story. And then she told it no hesitation. When people just talk things fluently and by the tone of their voice, you can tell like, okay, she's probably telling the
Right.
truth. But then once she started getting asked questions about their relationship in more detail, everybody saw how she started fumbling around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yo, it's obvious. Y'all had a thing, y'all got close. You know what I'm saying? It's just when it comes to this situation, niggas will never know what the real story is, and I guess for like another 20 years.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of messed up that she's trying to like. I mean, obviously, none of us know if they really had a sexual relationship or not. But
That's true.
I
That
would
is true.
when I seen it, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing. Nobody else. I mean, unless she told a homegirl
come
or
on,
something
but I
like
mean,
that.
like, dude, what, like,
But my
you
thing
know what's the
is,
funny thing?
what I
If
was.
you had just told me that
Mhm.
and you say, okay, they didn't have a sexual relationship, I'd probably believe it. But how she responded to it and how her demeanor, I was like,
I'm
yeah,
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna give her the slight benefit of the doubt for answering it that way because she probably wanted to explain her answer. That's what I'm thinking. Because
what
she's
is there
like, do
to
you have an
explain? Either
Yeah,
they
intimate
had sex
relationship
with
with
this
him,
person
right?
or not. She made it seem like she like no, like I would never.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. She
Like,
she did make it. She kind of made it seem like that, but I'm thinking, what if like
she
they,
took a long pause before she gave it.
what if they only like had sex once, you know what I'm saying? And she don't consider that a sexual relationship. That's what I was thinking in my head. You know what I'm saying? When she's like, sexual relationship, nah,
I
like
mean, I
maybe they
guess.
had sex like one time
I
back when they first started messing with each other, and then she's like, yeah, this ain't it, or like they like, nah, we, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
what I was thinking when she answered, when she took dumb long to answer. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to have an explanation, but didn't want to
It
look
wasn't
stupid.
even for me. It wasn't even like the pause or like her taking long to answer. It just seemed like a lie. Like it just seemed like when
That's
you
what I'm
ask
saying.
somebody
That's what
something,
like there's like
you
there's
never
a
do that. Yeah,
background
like I wasn't
answer
expecting
to it.
that, and then so they got to give you like an answer.
What I felt when she asked her and had to ask her again after she fucking gave the nervous laugh, it felt like it was one of
She was
those moments where she was like, "Should I tell the truth?"
no,
And then she was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna tell the truth." Like it was one of those moments where she really thought about it. Like, should
Yeah,
I
she
just
was
tell
like,
niggas? Nah, I ain't telling niggas because
but
I'm gonna
that's the
look
weird
stupid
thing
if I
is
tell
I feel
people
like
that I
what
fucking.
would have been the like because I feel like everybody assumed that anyway, right? Like everybody assumed.
Yeah. Everybody assumed it.
So what would have been the? I feel like the world is more surprised by her saying no. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what I'm
what?
saying. That's what I'm saying. They probably had sex like one time or maybe twice. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no real relationship there. And that's what she was trying to say, but she didn't explain herself. That's what I'm thinking. I don't
So let me
know.
ask you this though: like if you if you if you were, let's say you were Tory Lanez in this situation, right?
Yeah.
You were Tory Lanez, and what you said is right. Like say they only had sex one time or maybe even two times at the beginning of the relationship. Would you agree with that answer, or you'd be like, "Come on, yo," like because now think about it, like you Tory Lanez.
Yeah, no, because now you got a point. Because if I'm talking to a girl and we known each other for less than a year, and it's really something serious, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? That depending on the type of girl she is, I might have only clapped a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Where it's
What I'm
like,
saying is, would you agree
but
with
I
the
would still
notion?
consider that like an intimate relationship just because off the fact that we talking and I fucked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So no, I get where you're coming from. I get where
Right.
you was about to say it too. So
Well, EJ
yeah,
has
nah.
a point. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was really
But
the case, and she just had to like, and she had to like spec up. She couldn't. Obviously, I mean, she could. No one's stopping her, but she obviously didn't want to get into explicit details about.
What if it was like
it's a
they
possibility. Everybody
what if they
perspectives different on shit like
only did oral sex with each other? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And she
that's
don't
still a
consider
sexual
that.
relationship, bro.
that.
But
That's
That's
still
still
a sexual
relationship, bro.
relationship.
yeah, that's what I'm
I feel
saying.
like
But like that's what I'm saying. She probably like said that. That's why That's why
Okay,
everybody
but
thinks she lied. She paused and was like, oh,
but
I want to explain myself, type shit.
but but like I said, like I feel like it wasn't even the fact that she said, "Oh no," it was the way she responded was like Gail was crazy for even asking that shit. Like, why would I?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I?
She might
like,
as well.
she responded like, "Oh, I wouldn't even touch that man." You know what I'm saying? Like,
She might as
and
well
it's
just been
like,
like,
come on,
ugh,
son.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, like she was like,
And that's what I'm
she
saying.
responded like if you ask somebody if they have sex with their brother or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And be like, dude,
Yeah, but the
you were
long pause
dating.
kills all of that. I don't believe none of that after the long pause. If when she asked her that, if there was no chuckle and it was just like a what?
Yeah, all of
No,
that.
no, no,
Like,
no. I would have been like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was like an
That's
immediate no, but it wasn't an immediate no. The fact that she had to think about it, nigga, we all know what that means.
I'd imagine you, Tory Lanez, he probably done told people, you know, film like his close friends and people, and they probably like, that doesn't match with what you said, buddy. Like, like,
yeah, and that's another thing. Like, why if she is lying, why would she lie, knowing like,
knowing what? There's no way he can prove that.
yeah, you never know.
There's no way, and she knows that she knows
she
given
can't
the
prove
situation. Right now, people would more likely lean towards believing her than him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's another reason why she was like, well, you know, and he can't do no interview right now. I'd assume his lawyers are probably telling him like it's not a good idea. You know?
Yeah, no, facts. Because she's accusing him of shooting her in her feet when after she got shot in her feet, allegedly, she was twerking on Instagram, showing her feet and all that.
So
like
y'all
you
still
can't.
y'all still on the y'all still don't believe that she got shot?
Nah, yeah.
I mean, she look, something happened to her foot, right? And
It showed the picture.
It's
The shit kind of look
it's
weird.
possible she stepped on some glass or something. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's no way in
it
hell you
looked
getting
like a
shot in your
gunshot.
foot.
They saying that like, well, I don't know. I didn't like check the records myself, but apparently there's records on the police report or like her medical report that there was bullet fragments in her foot.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
Really?
I feel like
I did not know that.
And that's another. I don't think she directly got shot. I feel like if anything, the bullet when it went off in the car, it obviously ricocheted and at some point grazed her foot. do I think she full? I don't get why she's jacking that she got shot. Like, oh, I got shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
and that's nothing. Do we know Tory Lanez is the one who really pulled this trigger?
I seen somebody say that it was that the girl that they was with, but
here's my thing. If she
go ahead.
I don't know why, for whatever reason, she would automatically put the gun in Tory Lanez's hand. If she truly doesn't know who pulled the trigger, I'd assume there's got to be a reason. Either she's seen him with a gun or. But if she in any way knows,
I'm laughing. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I just remember. Apparently, she said that he said dance, bitch.
Yeah, like all of that. Like I remember hearing that too.
That's the truth. If that's truth or you know what I'm saying, or cap.
I don't know, bro.
Oh
but it's like if she in any way knows that it was possibly someone else, her dragging him through all this is really just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, it's like if it's either you did it or you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And like if you did it, if I didn't have a gun in my hand at all, there's no way somebody could say that I did that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and I don't know. Maybe I just haven't seen it, but I don't remember seeing a video or anything where him straight up denying it, saying that he did. Has he said that? Like, I did not shoot.
I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've seen something like that.
Like if he didn't, if he didn't say all that
because of all the legal stuff going on. But also, I did see something today. Apparently, like one of Megan's ex-friends saying that Tory, had like hit them up to pay them off so that.
Oh yeah,
I seen that shit. So, like I don't know. It's one of those. It's one of them things where it's like, damn, man, you don't even know, man. It's like I don't know whose side. I don't know whose side to jump on right now.
I don't know. Like I said, I feel like the woman isn't that. I don't think she needs to make all this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like clearly somebody shot her.
Yeah.
And
all over an argument about going home early, supposedly, you know what I'm saying? She could be capping. But all over argument about her not wanting to go home or like leave the party.
Unless Tory Lanez is that fucking insane. Then you know what I mean? Then it's like
I ain't gonna cap, man. But Tory Lanez give me hot head vibe. Y'all ain't see the video when he tried to fight, who was it? Was it Travis Scott?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. He give me hot head type vibes. Like
I'd imagine Travis Scott's probably the kind of person that makes a lot of people want to fight him. Though, so he seemed like that kind of person.
I forgot what was that him that it was like somebody went on somebody else's tour bus and like checked them or some shit like that.
Was Tory.
That was
Tory,
that.
Yeah. Tory checked Travis Scott on his
I
tour.
think they were like on tour together or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yo, it's crazy. That reminds me of the situation like you're talking about how Tory Meg the Stallions people were saying that he hit them up trying to like pay them off or whatever. Like I was watching, I was a separate subject on the Johnny Depp trial thing, and they had his fucking So you know how he's like on trial with Amber Heard or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They had his lawyers got her psychiatrist or a psychiatrist that used to see both of them to testify for Johnny Depp, and she's like this blonde lady who's she's probably like around the same age as Johnny Depp, or maybe a little younger, and she's like attractive or whatever. And so why this lady on the stand, right? And before they go on the break and this happens, she just goes off on Amber Heard, like talking about how Amber Heard is like has BPD, how she's like bipolar, how she's more than likely have made up all this stuff, and basically, Megs, and she has facts because she's a real psychiatrist. So she's like, yo, this girl's just crazy. That was her whole thing. So why when they go on break and come back, and she's now getting cross-examined by Amber Heard's attorneys. Why Amber Heard's attorneys out of nowhere fucking come with this information? They're like, oh, so would you not say that? What was the first thing they said? They're like, is it true or not that you had dinner with Johnny Depp and his attorneys prior, dinner and drinks with Johnny Depp prior to the trial? And then and you can tell this is not shit that they expected. And Johnny Depp was like, and she's just like, what? And then the lady's like, did you or did you not have drink? And she's like, obviously trying to downplay it. Which I mean, I don't think there was obviously anything really malicious that happened, and I don't think it's exactly against the law to do that. I think it just looks bad, obviously, that you would have dinner and drinks with your ex-wife's psychiatrist who's about to testify for you. Yeah. And like when she was on the stand going in, there was just something weird. I'm just like, yo, she's going a little bit too in. Like she's going in like somebody promised her, like, yeah, you this would be good if you
That's crazy.
But yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. And apparently she had like private dinner in his house too. Like went to his house and had dinner, and they brought that up.
What?
Yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
it's still like.
So what? Like all of her evidence is thrown out, ain't it?
Not thrown out per se, but obviously to a jury that's sitting 2 feet away, it doesn't sound too good. You know what I mean? To know that you, because automatically it makes it look like everything you just said could have just been coerced by Johnny Depp and his team.
Facts.
By them offering you money or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Or emotion, anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought that was interesting because it reminded me of the whole situation. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think, while I think the situation with Johnny Depp will go well, I don't think for Tory Lanez this is gonna go too well. I just don't think that.
We'll see.
Like,
yeah, I don't know what the fuck the story
I don't see
is.
like she yeah, like I said, that something definitely went on, and somebody's gonna go like down for it. I get some time for it.
There's a big L and just waiting for somebody to sign.
Yeah, that's
it.
what I'm saying. Somebody's gonna catch a big L, bro. And right now, huh?
So
yeah. Right now it looks like Tory Lanez is gonna catch that L.
So he's gonna be catching that L. But and that's the thing too. Like I feel like like I said, I've never been like a big super fan of his to know or to feel like I could judge his situation or whatever. But I feel like even nowadays his buzz isn't as like as crazy as, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you're not hearing that much, and I don't know if that's a result of the incident.
I think it's slightly a result of this situation that's going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It kind of slowed him down. I mean, he's if he just kept the momentum going even through the situation. See, that's the thing with people who get, I guess, canceled or go through situations. Like, it's tough because obviously everything's sitting on your brain and you're thinking about it and you can't really work as efficiently as normal. But yeah, I feel like people just generally just slow down, stop putting in work, stop doing shows and things like that, and putting out records.
And I feel like it puts people too, like especially within your field, like in an awkward position because it's like people probably feel like, and she's really popular right now. You know what I'm saying? And like I would definitely say right now she's more popular than him.
Yeah, most definitely.
And she's getting a lot more work, obviously. And I feel like if people feel like, you know, if they work with him, then that's kind of like disrespect to her, or that she probably wouldn't work with them. So I don't know, man. I think it's dangerous in general, bro, for like celebrities and stuff to be hanging out and getting into these, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't just reflect on your personal life, like your professional life suffers from it too, because people don't separate those things no more. You know what I mean? Like people, whatever you do in your personal life, people use that to reflect on your professional. So, but yeah, definitely gonna be continuing to look into that and see what happens. I'm interested to see if he does some sort of interview or something like that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So.
He can't. He'll go right.
Yeah,
he'll get
like I said,
up, or his lawyers will probably
that she was able to do this.
Drop the case. She's able to do it. I seen because she's the victim, so the victim can say whatever.
So as long as you're the victim, you can like.
Yeah, if the thing is, he can go and anything will incriminate him. Like whatever he says, he'll like they're gonna find a way to use that against you in court. It's over.
For sure. All right.